1.
That one drops. He ties it up. Boston's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Brown and Tatum are the wingmen. Then it's Kemba Walker. Then it's Daniel Tice. And it's Williams in at the power forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. For Washington, they've gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. To the paint. Here's Wagner. That gives them the lead.
I don't know how Wagner keeps that on target through the contact. A show of strength and concentration.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bradley Beal.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Thompson, he's checked in for Boston. Bryant, he's checked in for Washington. Now here's Walker to the right side. Back to Brown. It's Thompson, high post. Shoots over Bryant. Boston again missing.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Westbrook against Walker. Here's Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
Well, not the most explosive athlete. Bryant beats you with a nice combination of skill and size.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
They're sending guys to the charity stripe way more than they should be. You'd like to see better positioning defensively.
Now here's Tatum, tightly guarded. Takes it inside. Washington with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14. Tatum against Westbrook. And he banks in the layup. Westbrook's got 8 here in this quarter.
And you can usually count on Westbrook being among the NBA leaders in points off drives. I mean, in control at any speed.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
It's all heart. He does a great job of getting after it.
Sinks the tray. And now a 9-point Wizard lead.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
In perfect timing, with the small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
Tatum from long range. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Pass to Tatum. Looking to end the drop. Oh, my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it.
What a nasty finish.
That's amazing, the creativity. And you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. That one misses for Tatum.
And, of course, the Celtics traded back from number 1 to number 3 to draft Tatum in terms of readiness and absolute sting.
It's stolen by Bertans. Pass to Beal. Here's Bryant. Hachimura with the ball. Outside Bertans. Elbow shot on the way. Bryant with the bucket.
What a headache guarding Bryant is. I mean, tall, mobile, plus can consistently hit that outside shot.
And finished off by Tatum.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Westbrook, the pass to Bryant. And he lobs it up to the rim. Thompson with a steal.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
But yeah, the game got away from them, but hopefully they've learned some things, and hopefully they'll be able to make some adjustments next time.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Green's checked in for Boston. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
And did you see the maturation of Bill over time? I mean, I noticed it. He added more wrinkles and dimensions to his game. He's an impressive two-guard.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
A good league is even better with excellent work at the stripe.
Tatum finds Thompson. The three is up. It's rebounded by Wagner. The Wizards on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Smith with it. So we see the Wizards get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
So it's Portland now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Guard spots filled by Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Rodney Hood. And it's Giles in its center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Toronto calls timeout.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, C.J. McCollum.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He told us, guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Raptors trail by 6. Lowry for 3. C.J. McCollum with the rebound.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Well, Lillard and Steph Curry, we talk about their unlimited range on display that time from Damian.
Now, here's Siakam. Count it. Siakam's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Lillard against Lowry. Lillard attacking, lays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got 22 points.
And we could be having one of those nights where he becomes the one-man show for his ball club. You just don't need to tell him to keep scoring. He'll do it.
Now, here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam. Trailblazers
leading by 7. McCollum dishes to Lillard. 1:12 left in the game. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hood's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Trailblazers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for C.J. McCollum.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Now here's McCollum, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Lillard left side, shoots the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got the lead up to 13 now for Portland. Siakam inside, covered by Anthony. Siakam's shot is off. Anthony, the pass to McCollum. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Guarded by Barrett. Back to Brunson. Left side, Richardson. Outside, Brunson. And that misses. That would have put him up. New York has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Jalen Brunson. James Johnson is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Josh Richardson.
You know, this guy never stops working. He's always going hard, and Randall's aggressiveness is what allows him to be such a good offensive rebounder.
And that one's good. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Ntilikina. Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Richardson. To take the lead. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Ntilikina. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. He drops the first one, and that ties this game up.
You know, at this point of his career, Richardson knows his role, understands it, embraces it. He's a 3-and-D guy who gives you great effort at both ends of the court. Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
Randall outside. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Noel's got 8 points in the quarter.
And Noel really does a nice job in reading angles of shots. He really excels in avoiding box outs because he's so active, and he typically beats guys to important spots near the basket.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Barrett. Oh, he buries it from outside.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Pass to Porzingis. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, I tell you what, hard to contain Porzingis now. When he's being aggressive with it, the defense gets a little shaky.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And, you know, with Porzingis, the potential is really exciting. I mean, with his size and skill set, I think he's got a chance to be a dominant force for a long time.
Bullock, he's checked in for New York. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Here's Randall. It falls!
Just has a certain flair to his game. Randall gets hit on the drive, never flinches.
Pass to Porzingis. Over Noel. It's blocked. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. The Mavericks making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
You know, it takes young guys a little while to figure it out, and after 4 up-and-down seasons with the Lakers, Julius Randle joined New Orleans in 2018, busted out for over 20 points per game with the Pelicans.
Rivers is checked in for Bullock. Brunson. The baseline J is off the mark, and they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, R.J. Barrett.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Here's the three. Noel with the rebound. Randall with it. And so it's New York winning this one. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Jay Crowder out there with Johnson. Then there's Etuan Moore, and it's Smith, and it's Paul in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Crowder, that's short off the rim.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Rondo, good.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He said, we're getting some looks on the three, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence, guys.
Now, here is Young, following the shot by Chris Paul. Collins, it's good on the putback. And it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Here's Paul, and right on target with the swish. Paul's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And the Suns making a change here. Crowder's checked in. Outside Collins. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Charge just screen on Young. And it's called penetrating. Bucket is good. And it's now only a 1-point Hawks lead.
What can you say about Chris that hasn't been said before? A two-way Hall of Fame talent.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Now, here is Young, and it goes down 2 points.
People worried about Trae Young's size entering the league. Could he stand the punishment? He has answered that question.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, and the other thing also is tonight they've been able to get to the free throw line consistently and also convert big points from the charity stripe.
Here he goes. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
And he gets the bucket. Paul's got 12 points now in the quarter.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now, here is Young. Capella finds Collins. 13 feet away. Good!
Becoming comfortable from mid-range, Collins makes shots from all three levels.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Smith checked in for Phoenix. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Paul against Young. Shot clock at 5. Collins a screen on Paul. Young, no good. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Moore's running. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Gets the 3 to fall.
The defense has to stay on Chris Paul. He has a quick trigger on the catch and shoot.
And Phoenix making a change here. And so it's Atlanta with it. A 2-point game. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
With size in the backcourt, it's such an advantage. Kevin Huerter is 6'6" with a long frame.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Paul with the three. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is...
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Here's Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Aldridge up top. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Murray's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeJounte Murray.
The hoop looked about 4 feet wide for him tonight. I mean, his shooting was so dialed in. It really allowed for him to score the ball just over and over throughout the game.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Carter Williams. Isaac and Vucevic are in the middle. Fultz runs the point with Fournier at the 2, and it's Gordon in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Fultz. Vucevic, the pass to Fultz. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. San Antonio leading. Murray for 3. Fires in the triple. Murray's got 27.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Fultz against Murray. Isaac outside. Outside Fournier. Launches it. San Antonio with a rebound. Murray's. Here's DeRozan. There's the block.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
You know, every basket's a big one in a tight game. And he's not about to give the offense anything.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're on top by 4. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Murray. Now here's DeRozan. Back to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Orlando trailing here. And here's Fultz. From the baseline. Aldridge pulls down the board. San Antonio's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Lets it fly. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. The Magic shooting the rock well at 46%. Outside Fultz. Here's Vucevic. Cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's DeRozan. Over Fournier. Tries again. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
LaMarcus has been around long enough to know how to draw a call. That's an important trait for a big man to have.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Fournier for 3. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. And an intentional foul right there.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game. First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6. And here are the Magic now. Fultz passes to Vucevic. Fournier for 3. Oh, he buried the 3.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
So it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that's going to do it tonight.
shot.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
They've drawn so many fouls in this game, and they've turned those into a ton of points at the line.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the second round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Mitchell and Engel serve as the wingmen. Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. And it's Clarkson in at the 1. Now here's Anderson. 6 on the shot clock.
One thing Morant does with consistency, I mean, he keeps defenders off balance.
No good on the free throw.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity makes for some tough matchups.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Derek Favors. He's off on the second. Utah's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Bogdanovich wide open. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Gobert. It counts. And the foul. Valanciunas. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And that one misses.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Here's Gobert. Following the basket by Ja Morant. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Memphis has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's Henderson. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
I didn't think they'd be able to come all the way back. This game's had a little bit of everything.
Time now for an injury report. Let's check in now with David Aldridge for an update on Dylan Brooks. David, what have you found out?
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies. He told me that although he twisted the knee pretty badly, nothing looks like it's torn. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands, and we hope to see him back on the court soon.
There's Morant. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. With some arc, and Morant will lay it in. Morant's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, we got to give them credit for coming back.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
.51 seconds left in the game. Morant drives in. Gobert with the block, and he's able to get it back. They get it back, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. That one misses for Clark.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Morant against Clarkson. Money!
Well, it's been all about John, man. He can score in many different ways.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different. Shoot two.
It's the first. That will put them up by 2.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Right wing. Here's Melton. Off on that one. And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off
Irving finds Harden. Jordan with a screen on Porter. Drills it from deep.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
On the floor for the Nets. Dinwiddie and Irving, the backcourt tandem. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden in at the three. Durant, pass to Harden. The shot no good. Great D that time from Porter. Here's Levine. No luck on that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. Harden with a bucket.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Levine for three. And it's Irving with a rebound. Irving's got his fourth rebound in this one. Outside Durant. Shoots over Young. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Irving. And now it's a 9-point Brooklyn lead. And for the Bulls, they're shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Looking to end the run. Brooklyn with the board.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Nets lead by 11.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And, you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Jordan finds Dinwiddie. And the Nets, another three.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long, everybody.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
A lot of times when they needed some easy points in this game, they've been able to get to the foul line and get them.
Now, the team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
They've got Marvin Bagley. Halliburton is out there with Fox. Then it's Hield. And it's Whiteside in its center. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, De'Aaron Fox.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Hield. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He said, hey, guys, we haven't played well at all tonight, but we're still in this thing. Let's just get a couple of baskets and we can take control. Guys, we'll see if they listen to it.
Walker finds Tice. Outside Tatum. Outside Smart. Screen by Tice. Smart misses. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The drive by Barnes. Yes! And the foul. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Pretty focused play right there from Harrison Barnes, showing he has what it takes to convert sometimes those challenging buckets like that one there. You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Tatum with it. Tice with a screen on Barnes. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Good ball movement here by the Kings. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Barnes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Continues to try to work to find some consistency, does Harrison Barnes, and right there knocking at the defense's door.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Such a great, well-rounded NBA career experience Harrison Barnes has had. From being the main guy on the team to a role player on a championship caliber one, he's always willing to accept his role and provide solid leadership.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Smart, wide open, he fires. No good. That would have tied it. Kings leading now by 3. Here's Bagley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Bagley showing his feel right there for the game and that particular play.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Marvin Bagley, the second overall pick in the 2018 draft. It's another step forward for him this year.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Here's Tatum. No good on that one, and the Kings going the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Fox. Pass to Halliburton. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Tatum drives in. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And Tatum is clever when he's in attack mode. Great at beating defenders to the basket.
Bagley with a wide open look. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Here's Tatum. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it. But he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Tice with a screen on Bagley. Count it!
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night, he seems to prove it.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Outside Williams. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Here's Pritchard. Lets the three fly. Off target with that shot. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Moran against Morris to take the lead. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Jackson Jr. at power forward with Valanciunas at center. DeAnthony Melton out there with Ja Morant. And it's Clark in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one misses. Anderson's checked in for Memphis. Millsap, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Barton comes in for Murray. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one's on Monte Morris. And that one misses.
You know, in most NBA drafts, Ja Morant would have gone #1 overall, but not in a draft with Zion, at least not at the time.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Morant with it. Millsap picks him up. Here's Anderson. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 9th assist of the game now.
He's used to being the catalyst. Kyle trying to become more of a threat, playing off the ball.
Now here's Morris. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Hampton's shot is good. Memphis has got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Here's Hartenstein. Now here's Morris. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Now just a 1-point Memphis lead.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And the shot goes in.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Morris. Millsap a screen from 17. Off the left rim and out. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Melton. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Here's Morris. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. He drops the first one, and that brings him within 5. And so he hits both. All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. They're ahead by 4. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
26 seconds left in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. And it's the Nuggets ball. Barton, the pass to Morris. Three-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops. And that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Now a timeout called by Denver. They're trailing by 6. 9 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
They need to answer fast.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, the trifecta!
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. From deep, Barton. No luck on that one. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long, everyone.
LeBron up top. He's covered by Rondo.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Hunter's checked in. And he can't hit the second. The Hawks trail by 5. The forwards are LeBron and Davis. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and Harrell's in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. LeBron outside. Good, nice job down low. James has got 24.
And if you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
Young against Schroeder. And Davis sends it back. They recover it. Just 5 to shoot. They get it back.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove in his court. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
Molinari passes to Young. Driving in. Misses from close range.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Now, here is Young after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
Takes the 3, sinks the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's been moonlighting as a point guard here tonight. I don't know where they'd be without all his assists. He's been seeing the court so well, drawing defenders, and just making some incredible passes.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Lloyd Pierce was saying to the team. He told them this game wasn't over yet. He said, don't give up. If we make a few big plays, we're right back in this game. Stay the course. Back to you, Kevin.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Caldwell Pope kicks to James. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. Pass to Collins. Out left of the wing. Here's Hunter. Here's Herter. Can't connect from long distance. And so the Lakers take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were alive.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
A minute 4 left in the fourth. On the court for the Cavaliers, we've got Kevin Love. Andre Drummond is out there with Jared Allen. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Dellavedova in at the 1.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And we've got to see that sensational Mobile One block again.
An emphatic rejection. You got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Robinson, he's checked in for Noel. And Cleveland with a change here too. Osman, he's checked in for Drummond. .50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Allen brings a double team from outside the arc. Money from deep.
It's so obvious Ntilikina is a pass-first point guard. This guy is an exceptional passer with very good vision.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Mitchell Robinson.
And tonight he served as the anchor on the defensive end. The opposition didn't get the memo about his defensive skills clearly, and he made them pay for it. He was just blocking shots away left and right out there.
Here's Sexton. Jacks up a 3. Second chance shot. And too long on the shot.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
And he commits the intentional foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
And he's unable to get the second one.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Sexton misses. And now we've got an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Well, January 15th of 2015 provided a special moment in NBA history. Austin Rivers made his debut for the Clippers guys, who were coached, of course, by Doc Rivers. That was the first time in history a father coached his son in an NBA game. What a special, special time.
Outside Sexton with the drive, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Colin Sexton has got blinding speed, so when he puts the ball on the deck, the defense is going to be in a bind.
2 shots.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 5.
I think it's hard not to be excited about Colin Sexton's future. This is a young guard with tremendous upside, and you know he's already got athleticism and scoring ability.
He's perfect from the line this time. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Dellavedova. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And so it's New York winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and
Levine with it, outguarded by Giannis. The offensive rebound. It's good. Levine's got 4 this quarter.
You know, guys, Levine can score in a lot of different ways, and when he starts feeling it, it allows him to go for big nights. I mean, this guy can be very explosive offensively.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Bobby Portis out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Holiday in at the point. Clock at 6. Here's Giannis. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Carter. Here's Levine trying to get open as Carter. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Levine's got 34 points.
You know what you get there? Levine strong enough now to take on contact. Able to complete the play.
Giannis dunks it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Now here is Holiday. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half. Now LaVine. Carter with a screen on DiVincenzo. LaVine can't hit.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And LaVine, here we go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Forcing the issue offensively, LaVine has that sudden explosiveness. He gets a step and draws the foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Gibson. And Middleton subbed in for Bobby Portis.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Now here's LaVine. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it's off the back rim. No good. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the 3-point line.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it, Kevin.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
.17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LaVine can't hit. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And though he's still young, Giannis Antetokounmpo is already elite. I mean, his athleticism and length, really hard to contain.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Young from outside, and the rejection by Giannis. Here is Porter. Long range from the inbound. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had. And
thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
One shot.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Walker is at the 1 with Smart at the 2. Robert Williams out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Tatum in at the small forward position. Really left him alone that time.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Moore shot is off.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Pass to Smart. There's the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
They've just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Šarić checks in for the Suns. Bridges comes in for Smith. Paul shot is off.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Tatum to take the lead, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game, and the foul on Chris Paul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
They need his talent on the floor. Now they're going to have to get it done without him. Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And with his incredible height and high release, and Tatum, he usually gets his jumper off pretty cleanly.
Inside. Here's Ayton. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Tice finds Williams. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. Ripped down the breakaway slam.
The attention Mikel had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
Galloway's checked in for the Suns. .127 left in the final quarter. Outside Tatum. And it's off from three-point range.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting him rip.
Pass to Moore. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Robert Williams picks up one. The Celtics making a switch here. Thompson's checked in.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
DeAndre Ayton back in 2018 heard his name called first in the NBA draft.
Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Pass to Ayton. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart tucks it last.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Galloway. Walker covering. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Tatum drives in, and it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Down low. Tatum with a steal.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Here's Smart. Oh, no good! Outside Tatum. The three is up. Off target from downtown. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.